Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mindset Building with Shweta. In the last video, we talked about consistency, how to keep showing up even when the day is busy, your energy is low, or the session cannot be perfect. But consistency only gets you to the desk. Once you're there, there's another challenge. How do you actually stay focused? Because many students do sit down to study, they do open the material, they have the plan, they even start. And then the phone is right there. One notification comes in, or maybe no notification comes in, but the hand still reaches for the phone. One browser tab becomes five, one quick search becomes 20 minutes. Someone asks one small question, you reply to one message, you check one email. And when you come back to the question, you have to restart your thinking. So, yes, the session technically happened, but your attention was never fully there. And that is frustrating because you did show up. And so today we're going to talk about how to stop getting distracted while studying. See, the main idea is simple. Your attention needs protection. The goal is not to create a perfect study setup. The goal is to design a session where distractions are harder to reach and focus is easier to maintain. Because the point is not just to sit for more hours, the point is to make your study time count. You may sit for 2 hours, but if those 2 hours are broken by scrolling, checking messages, random searches, interruptions, then you really did not get 2 hours of focused work. Now, before we get into the details, let's organize the problem. Most study distractions come from four places. First, phone access. Second, quick search rabbit holes. Third, your study environment, both the screen and the space around you. And fourth, the interruptions and attention leaks during the session itself. So, we're not going to treat distraction as one vague problem. We're going to look at where the attention leaks and then how to protect it. So that we don't ask, how long did I study? We ask, how much of that study time was actually focused? For most students, the first place focus time leaks is the phone. Now, I know this sounds obvious, but it matters. Your phone is not just another object on the desk, it is designed to pull you away. So, yes, put it on do not disturb or focus mode, but many times you're not reacting to a notification, you are reacting to habit. You may feel the urge to check one message. You may get stuck on a question and feel tempted to leave the task. So the problem is not only sound, the problem is access. If the phone is next to you, checking it is effortless. That is why the stronger move is to put the phone out of reach. Ideally, put it in another room. That small physical distance creates a pause. If you have to get up and go get the phone, your brain gets one extra moment to ask, do I really need this right now? At first, this may feel uncomfortable because the habit is so strong. Now, the second distraction is the quick search rabbit hole. This one is tricky because it feels productive. You're studying, something is confusing. You think, let me just look this up, real quick. And sometimes that is useful. But one search becomes three explanations, one forum, one video, and one completely different method. Before you realize it, 20 minutes are gone. The topic may still be related to test prep, so it feels like studying, but it pulls you away from the task you were supposed to do. It has become a distraction. So, the solution is not to ignore your doubts. The solution is to separate solving from searching. During your session, keep a small doubt list. If something comes up, write it down. Don't immediately leave the session to investigate it. Then later, maybe at the end of the block or before the next session, spend 10-15 minutes resolving those doubts. That way, you're still learning, but you're not letting every doubt interrupt the current block, right? Now, the third thing to control is your study environment, both the screen and the space around you. A focus session needs a clean field of attention. If you have unrelated tabs open, messages visible, email open, scattered papers, or five resources competing for attention, your mind keeps getting pulled sideways. So before the block starts, remove what the block does not need. This is not about making the setup look perfect. It's just about reducing the number of things your attention has to resist. The cleaner the field, the easier it is to stay inside the work, right? Now, The fourth category is interruptions and attention leaks during the session. Some interruptions come from people around you. A small question from a family member, a quick chore, someone calling your name, someone asking for just 2 minutes, all of this can break the flow. And after an interruption, you may need time to get back into the question. So, if possible, communicate your study block or study in a place where interruptions are less likely. This is not selfish, it's just practical. You're protecting your sessions because a study session is not just the time you sit down, it's the mental flow that you're trying to preserve. Now, planned breaks will help. Breaks are not the problem, let me tell you. Random breaks are the problem. A planned break, in fact, restores you. Accidental breaks are going to steal the session. So, focus does not mean working endlessly. It means knowing when you're working and when you're resting. So, before your next study session, run a quick pre session ritual. Put your phone away, close your tabs, extra tabs, keep your desk cleared, handle all of the interruptions that you expect, and then begin. And when the block ends, close it cleanly. Write what you completed, what distracted you, if anything, what you will adjust the next time. That is how you build focus. It's not through one huge dramatic change. It's through repeated small design choices that protect your attention. When attention improves, study time finally starts to count. I hope this helps. I'll see you in another video. Till then, happy learning.